We've created a generation of narcissistic women, and what's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be in with it, every poor choice is glamorized. And every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women. If I post a picture online, a bikini picture online, there's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Attention.
Impossible.
The compliments, the attention, the messaging, the you're so sexy and beautiful, and all these different things from thousands or potentially millions of men
around the world
who have money and all these things.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction. And more so, he can't give me the same level of validation. So what's happened is we've created a setup in society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with.
So this is what y'all be doing on these girls' trip.
We came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey, baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't gotta hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti. And you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above. Okay? We are pro everything up in this motherfucker.
I'm just clearly not happy, and I've been telling you this for the longest. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not playing. I play about a lot of stuff, but I'm telling you that I no longer want to be with you. It's no talking no more. It's no talking. It was no talking. I can't get through to you. What I'm telling you is I'm happy I found somebody that I'm happy with and I want to be with. Well, it's over. I can't be with you no more. I'm happy. I'm sorry. I gotta hang up.
Hang up. Why the fuck would you break up with that man for?
Because I'm not happy. I clearly just told him that I'm with who I want to be with.
But we wasn't supposed to be together, G. We were just fucking around, G. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
So you don't want to be with me?
Hell no.
That's
the fuck?
weird. You just let me in the whole relationship for you to tell me you don't want to be with me.
Man, look, we just fucking around. That's it, bro.
I 100% disagree, and I'm going to show you. So coincidentally, it was like this trend going around on Facebook for women to drop pictures of their deadbeat baby daddies. And so let's just go through a couple of them and see if any of them gave active father. Let's just play a game, okay? So what about this gave active daddy? I just want to know. Like, and a lot of these men have multiple baby mamas. I'm talking 3+. Okay. What about this gave longevity, long-term relationship, marriage, commitment, active dad? What about this photo? Like, I don't understand. A lot of y'all were not manipulated. You weren't scammed. Y'all just messed around with losers unprotected and thought you were going to get an active dad somehow. Like, just look at the type of men you're sleeping with. Look at the quality of men you're sleeping with, and you thought you were going to get an active dad. And mind you, these women posted the pictures of their baby daddies themselves. So either y'all are completely blind and slow, and you just sleep with anyone, or maybe y'all just hope and pray that the scammers and drug dealers that y'all love will somehow commit to you. Because none of this gives active dad. Like, what could this man have told you to make you assume that he was going to be an active daddy? What could he have told you? Like, especially a lot of these men have more than 3 baby mamas. Why would you think you were the one? Why did you think that? Please tell me. I'm waiting. Now, some women do their due diligence. Some women do get manipulated. Some women do get dealt bad cards. But that's not a lot of you, okay? It's not. A lot of y'all don't lead with the idea that y'all are actually looking for an active father, a man that's going to actually be in the home. A lot of y'all lead with the idea that y'all are trying to get your rocks off. And because y'all are not leading, right, correctly, doing your due diligence, you get caught up in these situations, right, with deadbeat fathers like that. But a lot of us can see that in any scenario, this man would not have been an active dad in any scenario. So then you want us, the people, to believe that you were scammed, you were lied to. No, you did not do your due diligence. Yeah. So in this case, you did set yourself up for single parenthood, because why would you sleep with a man like that thinking you were going to get an active dad? Why did you think that? Why would you assume that? Especially a lot of these men have multiple kids they're not taking care of. What made you think you were the one? This is what we call delusion, okay? And it's time we hold women accountable for it, right? Because in order for us to see change, we have to call out the BS. And if we're going to continue to ignore it and continue to coddle women, we will continue to see the same mistakes. We're going to see young girls continue to repeat the same mistakes, and we're not going to get anywhere. Stop sleeping with losers, expecting active dads, and stop blaming every man because you made piss poor decisions. Do better.
Got a lot of kids, like, you know, 14 plus up, you feel me? Like,
so 14 kids. I think you had 10 last time you was on here.
14 plus.
14 plus?
Yeah.
I take you ain't done, is you?
That's Hey, look, you wanna be real?
Come on, be real with us.
Nah, I ain't done. I ain't done. I all of them got different babies. All of them got different baby mamas. I got all of them too, you feel me?
That's a lot of mouths to feed, bro.
I ain't tripping. I put them pretty shit.
How proud do you think Dolph would be, you know, looking down, seeing this shit, seeing you doing
right now. I know he have his head right now.
Yeah, I dig that, man.
You know, shit like this, right? Shit like this video is why a lot of men, and me included, will always say women are at the root of shit. That it is women's fault until they wake up from their hypocrisy and delusions. It is women who are manipulating and creating the marketplace, the dating marketplace, the dating arena, the marriages, all that shit of how it is right now. This video like this, right? Where there's one terribly stupid, irresponsible man, a man that has pretty much no morals or characters or principles to stand on. While, what is that? Over 10 plus women? I think that was like 15 or more, right? 15 or more, irresponsible, right? Deluded, trashy, women with no morals nor standards. 15 plus women and one terrible man, right? 15 terrible women and one terrible man. Make it make sense. It's like, you wonder why, right? Men are dejected from the dating market. Because what? It's, women are, they dictate what they want. They want the bad boys. Like what? So many women want the bad boys, the high value men, the men that make six figures, that will cheat on you, or the men that have a lot of options. You want those men, and yet you choose to complain about those men. That's why it's ridiculous, right? This is why it's ridiculous. Those women, I guarantee you, they will complain about their baby daddy, but they will go back to him. So really, is it men or is it really women? Is it men are terrible? It's one terrible man. This is why women are so deluded in the the percentage, right? They always say men are terrible. No. It is the men that you choose that are terrible. It's the men that you are attracted to. It's the men that you surround yourself with. Because the men that you're attracted to, the men that you surround yourself with, is a small percent of men. While I believe larger, right, the larger scope of men, right, the larger populace is better, is generally good, decent men. just so happens that you're attracted to, that you attract terrible men. So this is the craziness and the delusion that I believe women have created.
When you cheat on somebody and they don't even react, or you know you can get away with it, it's easier to do it. I was in a relationship where I know the person knew I was cheating on them and they didn't do anything about it, which did two things. One, it made it easier to do. And two, it made me wonder, then why are you even with me? Right. Are you with me for the right reasons? You let me do what I'm doing, so why are you even with me?
Who has made you cry the most?
In case nobody's asked you this today, are you
Who
okay?
has the nicest body?
Are you really fine? I mean,
who is the funniest?
To feel a little off sometimes. It's all right that you don't want to smile.
Who does your mom like the most?
You don't need to explain bad moments away. We all get them and get through them.
Who has cheated
on you? Don't forget that even the darkest clouds have the sun shining on the other side.
Who was the biggest liar?
You will be fine. Eventually, most likely, you'll feel the corners of your mouth naturally rise, and you'll know that it's real because everybody will be able to see it in your eyes. Until then,
who do you think loved you the
check
most?
on you because I was thinking of you, and I wanted to make.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. How much money do you make? Like, I don't want to seem like interested in like money and stuff, but I just want to come out from the get-go to tell you, like, I'm not a gold digger or anything, but I just don't go out with broke boys.
I think I made good enough.
And I know you just took me to Applebee's, like, I get it, maybe you don't want to take me to the most fanciest place, like, on the first date, but never again are you going to take me here.
Next time we could go somewhere else. But...
Like, Applebee's is not acceptable. I'm high-end.
We're just getting to know each other. You're not even my girl.
Well, yeah, but this is dating to marry, right?
Well, who knows?
And if I date, it's not to waste my time, so I'm not going to be going out and going to, cheap.
Would you rather date a virgin or date a guy who you knew had a promiscuous past?
I say a guy who has a promiscuous past because he's settled down with you, and that means something more than a virgin who, you're his first love, his first thing, so I don't know. It's more of an impact on the virgin than the promiscuous guy, so it means more from the promiscuous guy. You feel me?
But that promiscuous guy also has more experience in the bedroom too.
Okay, that's good for me.
Okay.
Facts. Me too.
Okay, so you'd want a guy with experience.
Yes.
You as a woman have to have money to attract a man.
No.
Do you need a career to attract a man? No, you do not. Do you need status to attract a man?
No.
Do you need to be the most fit girl in the world to attract a man? You don't, right? Guess what? All four of those things that I just named, every man needs to have for them to even attract some type of girl. And you guys are the prize?